Hey guys, what's up? Sick of my house fitting you. Welcome to another video. I just got done showering, so if I look like shit, it's because I'm an ugly dude. But I did just get done showering. So I don't smell bad. At least, that's what we're getting at here. Let's get to some pickups, eh? No one wants to hear this dumb intro stuff. But speaking of which, I am going to try and edit this video a little bit. The first edited video I've done in a while. Because I should be able to connect my new phone to my laptop. I see no reason why I can't. And get the old video editing software up, throw some music on it, maybe edit down some ums and ohms or some silence, and we'll make it just better for the viewer. But we will start with some online orders. I did Black Friday like a few other people. I didn't do it super hardcore. I know a lot of people got a lot of stuff, but I did not get nearly as much as some other people. It's a circle of life, cat. Alright, she wants to be down. Oh wait, there's something in this bag. I show the things in this bag as part of the Black Friday deal because they're part of it. But we have 4 Nintendo Switch games here. 2 of them are from online, and 2 of them I got in person at a Harvey Norman. We'll start with the Harvey Norman ones. Work gave me a gift card for Christmas. Visa, use it anywhere. I decided I'll knock out most of it going to Harvey Norman and getting some games I saw. Shout out to Figsy Games. I saw his post on Twitter where he showed these, and I thought, oh yeah, that's really cool. Those are really good deals for these. And so I thought I'd go and pick them up when I got my gift card for $35 each. Now, one of these games has been around for a while now, and I don't think it's getting any cheaper. I don't think you're ever going to find it for cheaper than $35. And the other one just came out this year, and I'm very interested in playing it, so whether it goes down in price more or not, I'm already getting a pretty good deal on it. So we have Bravely Default 2. I think I have Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on the Switch. Now I have Bravely Default 2. Now I just need to get Octopath Traveler. Speaking of RPGs, I am playing Chrono Trigger at the moment on the Super Nintendo. I'm just emulating it. And so I can do like save, load, stop, start whenever I want, which makes it a lot easier for me. Part of the reason I don't play a lot of RPGs is because, especially the old ones, you have to find save spots in order to save, so it's like you have to do kind of more progression into the game than you maybe want to. Like if I sit down and play it for 30 minutes, I don't want to play it more than 30 minutes. I don't want to spend another 10 minutes to get to the next save point. I just don't. Yeah, hopefully this one's pretty good. It's obviously based on the Final Fantasy series. It says right on the back, join the Heroes of Light. You know, the Heroes of Light have been a thing in Final Fantasy since Final Fantasy 3, I think. Speaking of 3, we have a Grasshopper Manufacture game. This one's pretty good. I've played the first game of this on the PS3. I haven't played the second one, so hopefully I can keep up. It is No More Heroes 3. I also played Travis Strikes Again, or Strikes Back. I don't remember the exact name of that, but it's when he gets trapped inside a video game. And I thought that was pretty good too, so I sit down and play this one and probably let you guys know how I feel about it later. I've heard really good things about it. I guess they're as complete as they can be. These things don't come with manuals too much these days. They're so small, eh? So small. The other 2 Switch games I got were both from the same series. One I've been wanting for a while because I never had this on PS2, and the other one is the newest one, so I found it for a decent price and I thought I'll just grab it. From EB Games for $47, brand new, shipped to my door. I got Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, the HD Remaster. I don't think it's ever going to fall lower than $47. I think it's already sold out in most stores, so you probably can't even find copies of this now. You'd you have to go online. But I think a lot of people cite Nocturne as being one of the better games in the series. I know they're mostly excellent. This is supposed to be one of the better ones. It's all in there. I don't remember how much this one was, but I got it brand new off of eBay. This is Shin Megami Tensei 5. No subtitle for that one. Obviously haven't played this one yet at all. I played the old Super Nintendo ones. I had a translation pack and I played them. They're very, very good, but they are very old. Yeah, I'm sure they were revolutionary for the time. They're a bit rough now. I've heard very good things about this one too, but I don't know heaps about it. And probably the best game in this episode. Probably the best deal I got as well. This one was $28 off of the EB Games website. I just thought I'd quickly look it up to see if maybe they had a copy for during their Black Friday deal. Because they usually have a few copies of this in store, but they never have copies of this shipped to your door. And it's always like, well, there's 2 copies in Australia, one's in Western Australia and the other's in Cairns or something, you know. The distances I really cannot get to pick them up, but this was shipped to my door. We have Gravity Rush Remastered. I already have this on the PlayStation Vita. I have played it and beaten it. It's a fantastic game. I really want to get Gravity Rush 2 as well. I think that one's a bit cheaper than this one usually. But we'll probably replay this one because I haven't played it since it came out in like, what, 2012? It's been almost 10 years. So I'll probably sit down and replay this one because I remember bits and pieces. I don't remember heaps about it. Alright, and the rest of this stuff is going to be out of this bag. First up, from the cash converters in Wynnum, I actually grabbed a lot of stuff there. Usually when I just walk into a cash converters, it's because I'm picking up something from their web shop, and I will have a look around as well, but I generally don't find heaps that I want. It's just the way it goes. I just don't find heaps and heaps. But at this one, I found heaps and heaps. Some pretty good stuff here. I was very happy that these were in their cases. I was almost sure that when I bought them, because they were only $3 each, they were going to be loose cartridge or something, and I hate to get loose cartridge DS games, but these were in the box and complete. We have Spyro the Eternal Night, that's going in my collection. Spyro Shadow Legacy, I already have this one, so this will be up for sale on the old eBay. It's all in there. Really good shape, really good shape. And one for sale as well, I already have this. Animal Crossing Wild World. I think this one is still worth at least $40, but we'll see. I bought it not knowing its value, but I know it is worth quite a bit. And this one was a very pleasant surprise. This is a brand new copy of a game. It's not the official Sony seal, but you can tell it's obviously brand new. But for $5, Remember Me. Remember this game? I actually bought this game, I think the day it came out, and I think I returned it because I played it for a few hours, was just so bored, and I thought, nah, no way am I paying $90 for this boring game. I remember you could do a lot of combos, you could do a lot of, like, in the story mode, it was kind of like, what was that game called? It was a Square Enix game where you died and you could solve mysteries and be a detective, and you could mess around with time a little bit. Kind of like, what's it called? I don't remember. But Remember Me, it seemed interesting, but I just didn't want to play it. The combat was very boring. This is still sealed in some sort of seal. I guess it's brand new. And stuff I found in the shop itself. We'll start with the DVDs because there's only 3 of them. We have Flying High for $1. My wife wants to watch this one. I said it's really funny and she said we should watch it together. Howzo's 2. If you ever see Howzo's 2, pick it up. This one goes for at least $25–30. The last copy I had, I listed for $25 and it sold pretty much right away. The first series doesn't sell for as much, but the second series definitely goes for some good coin. This will be up for sale on the eBay. Now, I don't know the value of this one, but I wanted to sit down and watch it. Golgo 13, The Professional. This one was $3, a bit ritzier, but still a good deal. Ooh, boobies on the back. This should be a good one. Sit down and watch this one with the wife. I'm sure she'll love it. I found some other DS games. They're very cheap too. For only $1, we have Sherlock Holmes DS, The Mystery of the Mummy. I actually really like kind of pixel hunting games on the DS. They're really fun. They usually have good stories too, so for $1 you can't go wrong. It's all complete in there too. Manual. Can't do better than that. And for only $2, Nintendo's Dalmatian and Friends. I'll throw this one up online. Should get $9 for it pretty easy. It's a very clean copy. I'll have to compare it with my own copy. My wife loves pet games as well, so it keeps her happy. A couple here, and this is why I'm calling the video by the title that it's been called. Always do your research. Because in the past, I would have just skipped these up. I would have seen, oh, sports game, singing game, these are rubbish, nobody wants them. But I looked them up. And it turns out they're actually worth quite a bit, about the same price actually. So I bought for $3 SingStar Chart Hits. It had like banana coloring on it, and I don't think I've ever seen this one before, so I thought I'll just look it up, see if it's worth anything. It's probably worthless, just look it up. Turns out this sells pretty consistently for $25–30. It's in fantastic shape. Not sure why this one is worth a bit more. All of the other SingStar games are pretty much valueless. Who knows? Yeah, $25–30. And for only $2, I was going to buy this anyway because it's the newest one. I heard 2020 was a really bad edition, so I prefer to play this. It's WWE 2K19, and I think because the newest game is pretty bad, this one still has some value. You can still get $30 for this very, very easily. Complete there. I'm surprised this one had a manual. I've sat down and played this a bit. It works great. I've put a few hours into it. I'm not very good at the game. And a couple that I pick up whenever I see them. For $3, Ace Combat Assault Horizon. Actually didn't check the discs on this one. It could be mangled. Oh no, that disc is mint. Hey, not bad. It's got the soundtrack there as well. I think this is supposed to come with like a spinner disc or a flipper, but it doesn't. Yeah. They also have Xbox 360 accessories. Whoever buys that will get that as a nice pricey bonus. Yeah, you can tell because the case doesn't close really well. Yeah, $3 for that. I should only get 12 for this. I used to get, I think, about 18 for it, but it has gone down. And one that I always pick up when I see it. Always pick up. This one did have some scratching, but not too bad. Should be pretty easy to repair. The only issue is they've crumpled the manual pretty bad. But we have Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year Edition. The one that makes this one worth a bit more is this one actually has Xbox One written on it. So instead of saying Xbox 360, it says Xbox One. I don't know why, it's the same game, but it makes it worth more. Let's see if we can fix this. Someone... How hard is it to fold a map? Come on. Yeah, that was everything from that store. I also went to CEX on the day, but from the CEX, there's only one thing they wouldn't take. I had an Apple Watch, but it was locked to a Apple phone. I found an Apple phone in the garbage, and I picked it up, and I thought, I'll just take it into CEX, see what they give me for it. And it had everything with it, but they wouldn't take it, because apparently it was locked to a device, so I don't know, maybe I can try and sell it on eBay. It's incredible what people throw away. Just this week, I found 4 4K Blu-rays in the garbage. Here's the only one I couldn't trade into CEX is here, Star Trek Into Darkness. That's because it was missing a disc. But the others were complete. Yeah, so I took 3 4Ks into CEX and they gave me like $5 each for them. I got them for free out of the rubbish. It's stupid what people throw away. My wife found, a working GPU in the rubbish. And like a really good mouse and like gaming keyboard. It had the clickety-clackety keys, People just throw shit away, they don't care. I remember back in the day, 2011, I told my brother, my older brother, he's about 10 years older than I am, maybe 14 years older than I am. I think he just turned 40 this year. I'm terrible with ages. But I remember in 2011, I was visiting him in Melbourne, or Victoria. He lives on one of the border towns. And I told him, I'm collecting like old Nintendo, Sega stuff now. And he said, oh, you should have told me like a month ago. I threw out my old Super Nintendo with Street Fighter 2 and Mario. And I said, stop, don't even tell me, dude. Because the thought of that stuff rotting away in some, rain-drenched dump somewhere, it's like, oh, it's terrible. But what I got from CEX, we have 2 DVDs here. The original release of Evil Dead, you can get $10 for this pretty easily. Had it for $1.50, all paid with credit, so I usually don't take something to CEX unless I can triple my money there, so I guess lower the values by 1/3, and that's what I paid out of pocket. Night of the Living Dead, this is a cool edition. I'm gonna keep this for myself and watch it. My wife has never seen Night of the Living Dead. And I just actually read Night of the Living Dead while I was on holiday recently in Townsville. As I flew up on the plane, I just read it. It's like 100 pages. You can get through it in, a few hours. Not a few hours, As we were waiting for the plane, stuff like that, I was reading it. It's a good book. For $8, the last Pacific or Motorstorm game I needed, I think, Motorstorm Pacific Rift. I'll have to check my collection to see if this is the right one. It's Pacific Rift or Arctic Edge or one of those. I needed one of them. I thought $8. I'll give it a go. They tried to give me a Platinum Hits disc. I told them I'd like the original, and they gave me that one instead. And another DS game, very Nintendo heavy this episode. We have Populous DS. Cool game, strategy type game. I had Populous in the big box way back, but I sold all of my big box PC games. Good game though. Nice and complete there. And the last little lot of stuff that I bought, I went to the tip shop on the way to CEX and I found this stuff here. The tip shop is good. There's a guy there. I think stuff is supposed to be marked individually, like DVDs $1, Blu-rays $3, games $3. But there's a guy there, he'll just look at a stack of stuff you have and he'll just throw a price at you. So I got all of this stuff for $7. We have Rocksmith. There's the money back right there. Memento, always 15. My Chemical Romance, I've never had this DVD before, but it seems to go for 10 to 12. Adventures in Odyssey and the Sword of the Spirit. I like these kind of child-friendly adventure games on the PC. They're fun, but not obtuse. Like, you can sit down and play them without getting stuck halfway through, so I do enjoy them. The Hitcher, I've sold this in the past, not for heaps, but it does sell. And 2 Blu-rays here, which is pretty cool. One to watch with the wife, Slither! With Sharon Stone. I don't consider Sharon Stone to be very attractive, so I don't think I'll enjoy watching this. She looks a bit... how can you say it? She's a bit 90s for me, yeah. Like, I've seen a lot of middle-aged women who dress and have, like, the hair of Sharon Stone, so... not for me. But I will sell it. This is for me. Blood from the Mummy's Tomb. Like, that looks great. Hammer horror movie. It's not got anyone in it that I know the name of. What the? Professor Fox? That's pretty funny. But yeah, why not? And he threw this one in for free because it was missing the disc. But yeah, he did throw this one in because it was missing the disc, and then I swapped the disc over. So I grabbed Skate 3 Essentials, unfortunately, but it was missing the disc. I asked if I could just have it, and he said yes, because I remembered at home I had a Skate game that came in the wrong case. I had Skate 3 on Xbox 360, which had Skate 3 on PS3 in there. So I took that disc, put it in this case. Now it's complete. Booyah! Right, I'll be able to sell that now. And that is everything. So thank you for watching. This is Sigma House bidding you guys farewell. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. I'll try to upload another video before Christmas, but who knows. The circle of life.